Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Committee of Seniors and Veterans Affairs. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll, please?
Each member is acknowledging that they're attending the meeting via Zoom and that they are located in Wayne County, Michigan, unless otherwise stated when I call your name. Commissioner Kinlock. Commissioner Killeen.
Here.
Commissioner Baker McCormick.
Here.
Commissioner Kniezek.
Here.
Chair Scott.
Present.
You have a quorum present.
Thank you.
B, Chairwoman's remarks.
I have no remarks at this moment.
C, approval of the minutes from the July 28th, 2021 meeting.
Move approval, Madam Chair.
It's been
Support.
moved by Commissioner Killeen. Is there support?
Support.
Support by Commissioner Baker McCormick. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposes? Hearing none, motion carries.
D, unfinished business. There is none listed.
Thank you.
Item 1, under new business, presentation / introduction of Melita Jordan, Director, Department of Health, Human and Veteran Services.
Well, good afternoon, Director Jordan.
Good afternoon, Commissioner Scott. How are you today?
Wonderful, thank you. And thank you for being here today. One of the things, maybe you can help us with this committee because we don't seem to have very much to have meetings. We've had to postpone a couple. And even today, if we didn't have you, we wouldn't have a meeting. So perhaps you can help me tell me what it is that I need to be doing in this meeting. And
you are doing a great job in this meeting, I hear. So I don't think I can add anything to that.
All right. Well, go ahead and give us some information, although we have all seen you by now and heard from you, but just give us some highlights on what's going on right now.
Sure. Well, first of all, let me thank everyone. Again, my name is Melita Jordan, and I am the Director for Health, Human, and Veteran Services here in Wayne County. And it is a great pleasure and most appreciative that Commissioner Scott, that you would invite me to attend the meeting. I actually like to also thank all of the other commissioners that are here on the call and the public for joining this afternoon. It is a great honor and much appreciated. I am humbled to be invited and to participate. I do apologize for not being able to participate in your last meeting. I was actually away, and I was actually also prior to that working with Commissioner Killeen on his committee. And so I look forward to definitely being able to be here today. So much appreciated. So I just wanted to start off by first providing a little bit of information about the great work that Kwesi has been doing here over the years for the Veterans Administration department in terms of his division and the work that he's doing in the community. But I want to start off by saying that looking at the data, according to the 2021 data by the National Centers for Veterans Analysis, veterans in Wayne County make up 15% of the veteran population here in Michigan. There are more than 80,000 veterans, as you know, that reside in the county, and 90% of them are males and 10% are females. 13% are between the ages of 17 and 44 years of age. 33% are between the ages of 45 and 64 years of age. And 37% are in the age group of 65 to 84, and 6% 85 years old and over. In fiscal year 21, the Veteran Services Division under Kwesi awarded over 24 communities with the Soldier Sailors Relief Fund to cover 523 or more than 523 veterans, totaling over $937,000 to cover utilities, rent, mortgages, moving fees, car payments, car repairs, medical and dental bills, in addition to covering the Wayne County property taxes. We also have provided those services to support the widows, spouses, and dependents of those veterans. So we're really proud of the work that Kwesi and his staff has been able to do within the communities and making sure that those resources are available to families, and particularly for those who have lost their loved ones in either an active war or a previous war that we've had in the country, and have given their lives to do the work as well as the ultimate sacrifice to provide for us. And so we know that over $130,000 to area veterans also have been dispersed to support the burial fund to help families with those expenses as well. The division provides public presentations and community outreach services for awareness. Kwesi spends a great deal of time in the community, as you well know. He's participated in a number of the events that you have put on, as well as Commissioner Baker McCormick have put on as a former veteran herself, that he has been there to provide information to the community, as well as to participate in a number of the work that's being done. He works very closely with the Treasurer's Office as well. That was one of the questions that came up just a few weeks ago in terms of the kinds of services that we can provide. So just a week ago, he was on the Treasurer's Zoom call to talk about information and sharing the property tax benefits that's available. And that's currently on our website now. And so that benefit provides funding to pay up to 3 years of property taxes. So we did want to make sure, we took the suggestion at the budget meeting that we had to make sure that we could get that information up on the website and distribute that information to make it available. He's also participated in community events and e-course, and he spoke with a group of Wayne County clergy leaders to promote the services that we have here in the division and in the department. The property tax payment information, as I mentioned, is on the Treasurer's Office website as well. And through those discussions with veterans, we have learned that many challenges are still there that they face. For an example, food insecurity is still a big one. Being able to make bill payments is also a tremendous challenge for many of our veterans. So therefore, most recently, they have been provided $30,000 with I always get this word wrong. I think it's Myers food vouchers. I'm sorry. So it's Myers food vouchers to area veterans and their families. And so that $30,000 will certainly help the families within the county to be able to not only provide food for their families, but in addition to being able to go to a local Myers supermarket in terms of being able to obtain the necessary food and also the resources that they have. We also provide job referrals and Veterans Administration compensation and disability applications. We help them fill out to assist the family to receive additional benefits and secure employment. And you can learn more about the services that we provide at our website, which is the www.waynecounty.com/department.hhvs.com. And then our phone number here is 313-224-5054. We recognize that with all the services that we do provide, we still know it's not enough. We know that there's still tremendous challenges for our veterans. We recognize that according to the United States Department of Veteran Affairs, that regardless of gender, race, ethnicity, veterans still have a lower poverty rate than non-veterans. We also know that veterans with a disability also have lower poverty rates than non-veterans with a disability. And for all ages, females had a higher median household income than female non-veterans. So we know that there are disparities in terms of services, as well as looking at our social economic stratus that we need to look at in terms of trying to close that gap for our veterans. And so I do think it's so important that we continue to provide and make available those services also in mental and behavioral health, as well as in substance abuse disorders as well, that we can make it more accessible and also remove any stigma around mental and substance abuse disorders is an area that we're trying to make sure that we can work with all of our community partners, as well as with the nonprofit organizations, that we can make more things available to our veterans. I've asked Kwesi also to help in terms of those individuals that are veterans who may also be going elsewhere to get their vaccinations. Again, as you know, the department has a very robust program, not only within our communities, but also we have sites, and we are trying to encourage all to get themselves vaccinated, but also they don't have to travel very far, that we are available to come into the communities to do that as well and make those services available to them. So I'll stop there, but wanted to share a little bit about that, and to also say that I would have loved, since I've been here, I think it's about 100 days now that I've been here, and have several times scheduled myself to make sure that I could get to your meeting. But again, something always would pull me in a different direction. But again, I am very much have a passion for not only the services and the work. My father was a Navy man. My brother was a Marine. Both of them have went on home to glory. And it has been more than caring for my mother as she aged to the age of 89, that had developed Alzheimer's, and recognizing the challenge it was to get benefits for my mother at that age, because one, as you know, you have to go back and provide so much information. And oftentimes over the years, information gets misplaced, gets lost, family members don't have it. Verifying who you are as a sibling, knowing the exact date of your father's death, or the exact date of where he was at the time that he died. All those things can be extremely daunting for someone to be able to handle. But I will say that I had the pleasure of having a wonderful person in a Veterans Administration building that helped me navigate that process and walk me through it, because we all know, working for government, you can sometimes make one error on an application, and that error can set something back for months and months and months, and sometimes even years. And so it does take a lot of hand-holding to get through these processes and providing the information that's needed to get a successful application. So I just want to say that I am very much interested, concerned, and whatever under my leadership that I can do to continue to move not only the work that's currently being done here in the county, but more importantly, how I can support you and the committee, as well as support other commissioners in this work. I am here and available to do that, and very much would like to be able to be supported and add whatever input that would be beneficial to you.
Well, you're doing just that, and we are so appreciative. And the information that's up on the website and all of that is just great. I've been going through some of the same things, because my daughter has been trying to find some things. My husband was a veteran. My brothers were veterans. My uncles and aunts were veterans in that. So I do know that there are a lot of challenges that are out there. And so maybe we can get some of those people on to talk about how we can, motivate, move through some of those things for people in that, because it is a number of people. One of the things that I was always grateful for, and that was my first home, was under the GI Bill. And do you know if there's anything with the GI Bill now, or is that something we have to talk to Congress about?
Well, I will say I don't have any current information in front of me that I can speak to, but what I will do is make sure that I can prepare. And if I can return again, I'd be more than happy to share that. And or again, I can make sure that Kwesi can provide as much information as possible to the committee as well around that. But we certainly will get the most current information if there is. I would suspect with this new administration that they have addressed this through some of the ARPA money, as well as through increasing benefits for our veterans. And so certainly we can take a look at that and provide the most current information that there is.
Okay, all right. Yes, all right. Thank you so much. Are any commissioners wish to ask some questions or give some remarks?
Yes, Commissioners.
Commissioner Monique McCormick, the veteran.
Thank you so much. I just want to commend Director Betsarai on all the work that he has done over the last 2-3 years. I think he's been in place. And also, I don't know if you know that Commissioner Kniezek is also a veteran.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Yeah, so.
Thank you for sharing that. No, I did not know that. Thank you. Just letting me know.
And the question I had was whether you can provide the statistics that you provided in the report. Do you have a report?
I can provide the statistics. Yeah, I can provide that. We developed that for my talking points, but yes, the statistics came directly from the Department of Veterans Affairs as well as Michigan. So we can provide that for you, and I can put it into a report and a document for you. Yes.
Okay, and then we can get it out to everyone. Might be something that all commissioners would probably like to have. Okay.
Sure, we'll prepare something that a little bit more fancier than my my talking points.
Thank you. Those were excellent. Thank you. Anything else, Commissioner McCormick?
No, that was it. Thank you.
Okay. Commissioner Kniezek, the Vice Chair.
I appreciate the call out, Madam Chair. I don't have anything, just to thank you, of course, to our amazing and dedicated staff here for the work that they do. These are hard populations to serve and hard to drive resources to these different groups, but the folks here at the county do it with enthusiasm and do it really effectively. So just great to be a part of that process and thankful to our employees for their great work here.
Yes, thank you. And if anyone on the committee, if you have any suggestions, just let me know, and so that we can work on any of these issues that you all may think, you know, and especially with two veterans on this committee, you know.
Yes. Well, I want to say, Madam Chair, that I appreciate the information shared with us this morning.
Is that, I'm
look
sorry,
forward to,
Commissioner Kinlock, is that you?
oh, Commissioner Kellogg.
Okay.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Go ahead, please.
I thank you for the work you do. I look forward to continuing to working and assisting them in however our position can. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. I think we heard you. You have, there's some challenges with your audio.
Yeah, I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think he was just thanking you for all that you're doing.
Thank you.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Okay, anyone else? Commissioner Killeen?
All set, Madam Chair. Thank you.
Okay, well, thank you. And I thank you so much, Ms. Director, for all that you're doing. I thank you for even coming on my town hall meeting and that. So, and I know that you've just been getting around to everyone, and it was a great presentation with, on Commissioner Killeen's committee the other day. So So we are just grateful. I knew when I first heard you that you were going to be just excellent for us.
Well, thank you.
And I'm just delighted. I'm delighted that you've taken the time to come with us today to share this information.
Yes, whatever additional information you would like, we're more than happy, as I said, to do the research and provide it. But like I said, we will definitely get all the data to you for Michigan, as well as much as we can for specifically within the jurisdictions and the counties. And we will try to continue to keep our website updated so that there's new information out there. And as one of the former commissioners, or not former, but one of the commissioners suggested that we can also put information in the newsletter. And so we're happy to make that information available through whatever vehicle that you have with your newsletters, that we can get that out as well. So we want to make sure that the community know that the resources are there. And as I said, Kwesi has a small staff, but he does amazing work and is able to get so much accomplished. And so I'm always in awe of all that he does.
Yes, yes,
and,
yes.
and the small staff that he has.
Just grateful. So proud of him. He's one of my young Highland Parkers.
Yes.
So we're very grateful. All right. If there is nothing else, then Madam Clerk.
F, such other matters as may be properly submitted before the committee.
None that I know of. I guess no one else has anything. Okay.
Public
Next.
comments.
Is there anyone in the public? Would you unmute everyone, please?
The lines have been unmuted.
Thank you. Is there anyone wishing to speak? Is there anyone online wishing to speak or on the phone? Any emails?
No, we haven't received any emails.
All right. All right. Thank you.
Madam Chair,
Yes, Commissioner Kinlock.
just wanted to make sure that indicated the record reflect that I'm attending the meeting virtually from Traverse City, Michigan. Thank you.
From where? Sounds
Traverse.
like he said Traverse
Traverse.
City.
Yes.
Yep. All right.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. Glad you were able to get on. Next item,
Adjournment.
motion to adjourn, please.
So moved, Madam Chair.
So moved
Support.
by Commissioner Colleen, supported by Commissioner Kinlock. All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposes? Hearing none, motion is adjourned. And thank everyone for being here today. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madam Chair.
You're welcome. Have a good evening.
You too.
Thank you.